Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Corey, better known as the Seaman, and I want to welcome you to another edition of the Seaman's Cinema Sit-Down. I guess today turned into a little bit of a trailer watching morning. We just checked out the official trailer for Umbrella Academy Season 3. If you want to see my reaction to that, you can see it right up there. But now we're going to shift gears away from Netflix, move over to Amazon for another Season 3 official trailer. And this is one, I don't know how I missed this. It dropped the other day. My world is a mess. You guys know I'm in some places, and apparently I just completely missed that this trailer dropped. And I figured since we watched another superhero season 3 trailer, might as well give this one a look too before we get too far away from when it hit the world. So let's not waste any more time, man. Why don't you pull up a chair? Take a seat. Oh my god, you can see him on my chest. Mr. Billy Butcher is there. We are getting ready to take a look at the official trailer for Season 3 of The Boys. And this is another comic book property that I'm not familiar with as far as reading. I didn't read The Boys, but I absolutely adore this show. I mean, what this show has done the last 2 seasons, things I didn't know you could do with a comic book television show, to be quite honest with you. And much like The Umbrella Academy, another show that I dived into but had not read the books on, I'm hesitant to dive into the books. I almost don't want anything to be given away. And while I do envy the excitement of fans of the books when they hear things like characters like Soldier Boy or Crimson Countess will be joining the cast this year, played by Jensen Ackles and Laurie Holden respectively, I get a little envious that of the excitement that would come when you see them for the first time in live action or things like that. But I also live for the surprise of really having no clue what's going on. Living in Marvel and DC the way I have my entire life, I always have an idea of what's coming, and it's fun to see how they can surprise me. But I kind of like having a couple comic book things that I'm completely blind on. And The Boys is certainly one of those shows, and I continue to not pick up the books because I continue to just want to see where we go with the show first. And I'm pumped, man. Not knowing much, I do love Jensen Ackles and the concept of Soldier Boy being sort of like a Captain America to a degree, as like a super soldier. I dig that idea, and the idea of that character coming into this world, as we see lots of different comic book characters reflected in the superheroes that we have in the show. And from what I understand, I think Crimson Countess is kind of like the Boys' version of the Scarlet Witch. I could be wrong on that, but I think I heard that somewhere, and if that's true, that's super exciting. And if 2 characters weren't enough, I was just doing some general looking on Google before, and we've got 3 others. We got a whole new team of characters coming in this season. We also have Supersonic being played by Miles Gaston Villanueva, Blue Hawk by Nick Weschler, and Gunpowder being played by Sean Patrick Flannery. I don't know anything about any of those characters, but I'm going to keep my eyes peeled to see if any of them show up. So I have a feeling we're probably going to get some decent Soldier Boy stuff in here and probably some dope Crimson Countess things, I would hope, because we got little bitty teases of them in the teaser trailer. But Supersonic, Blue Hawk, and Gunpowder, I don't think I saw them at all in that first trailer. So I'll be interested to see where we go. And obviously, I'll be interested to see what's going on with our main cast and crew, because I bet Homelander's going to do some crazy shit this season. So let's not waste any time. Let's get the headphones on. There they are. Let's throw the trailer on up. There it is. Let's take a look at what we're getting for The Boys Season 3's official trailer. Time to find out, hopefully, a little bit more about the story this season.
So, let me say it again, Cam. I may be a superhero, but I'm also just a man who fell in love with the wrong woman. Just a man who fell for the wrong woman. Fell for the wrong woman. But out of crisis comes change. Out of crisis comes change.
The red carpet.
I spent the last year really slowing down and reconnecting with myself. I'm very excited for everyone to meet the real me.
Looks crazy. I want to meet the real you.
This is Homelander.
Yes.
There's something broken. He's a fucking mind.
Yes.
Mommy, Daddy, and Abu.
Oh, it's so exciting.
Hey, yo!
We've been on the straight and narrow all year. No killing soups, no drinking. Even follow Hugh Campbell's orders without strangling him.
Wow.
Now you're just being cruel.
Or maybe you're not such an asshole.
Oh, that's interesting. Billy playing nice.
Superpowers.
Oh man, he's gotta hate that.
Isn't this? It's the ability to bend the world to your will.
Oh! Oh, we're gonna lean into this MAGA stuff. You can
Thought we
feel
could
it.
fight Vought the right way, but we can't. It's all rigged. We have to do it your way.
Yeah, we do!
We're all
What?
we've got. It's up to us. I think I have something. Maybe we can use it to blow Homelander's fucking brains out.
That's like right out of Infinity War! Wow!
Makes you a soup for 24 hours. You're gonna need it.
Oh, so Billy's got a drug.
What we do is that no one should have that kind of power.
For once, I'll level the fucking playing field.
I show people.
Is that maybe gunpowder? Oh, there's Crimson Countess. Oh!
I mean, they fucking love me.
Oh man. Dude, Jude.
Christ. Soldier Boy.
Whoa! Okay, Cap can't do that. Oh man, is June gonna be a fun comic book television show month or what? You're gonna get Umbrella Academy on the 22nd. That'll just be all in one drop. I would love for that to drop first and then get into maybe a later June date for The Boys so that we can watch that week by week. Obviously, with the Umbrella Academy, I'll just do a full season review. But when we get to The Boys, you guys know how we roll here. We'll be doing full-on episode-by-episode reviews, breakdowns. I'm going to have reactions up this year where you can see what I'm reacting to. I'm advancing in my technological ways. And The Boys is always one of my favorite things to do that with because that show screams reaction, right? There's so many bodies and heads and things exploding, and now I'm thinking about like the teaser, right? Like we saw that what was a guy in like a cow costume or something like that. Somebody was in like a mascot costume and blew up. Maybe that was Crimson Countess. And now having seen Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness and watching what Wanda did in a PG-13 movie, I could see if it was a rated R movie how maybe some of them Illuminati members might have ended up. Oh my goodness, that was awesome. And Soldier Boy, I love that The Boys just straight up leaned into like, let's give him a shield, right, that kind of looks like Cap's from Infinity War, and just have him pummeling a dude with that shield in the exact same frame. Like I'm gonna pull that up side by side. Maybe we'll do it here. We'll make a space for it where we can go, look at this, and then we'll come back. And if it didn't look right, then we won't do that, and this whole thing makes no sense to anybody that's watching. But like, it honestly looked like the framing and everything was identical to that shot of Chris Evans just going to town on one of those aliens. Like, I love leaning into that, and then, like I said, this is one of those things where it's like, I kind of like that I don't know anything about the comic books, because when that energy blast came out, I was like, why are we doing another tease of Soldier Boy like coming out of this thing? We've already seen all sorts of stuff with Soldier Boy in this trailer a little bit, and like, I wasn't ready for the energy blast, so that was really cool. And the season just looks bonkers. I love that friggin' Homelander is going full off the deep end. That is just something I'm craving. And like, give me that in my life right now, because that just looks like so much fun. And like, knowing what Homelander can do, an unhinged Homelander, that'll be a lot of fun. I mean, if you think about the comics, like, Superman is always, I think, more interesting when he is unhinged or on the bad side, because you can't really stop the guy. So like, unless you got like a green rock, he's always gonna win. So like, anytime that Superman has gone into a place where you can go a little bit darker with him, one of the reasons I always love the Henry Cavill version of Superman is that character gets more interesting when you add a little bit of darkness to that. And that's exactly what Homelander is. He's just the evil version of a Superman, and to see him be unhinged, to see his true self, that just excites me. And the idea that Billy is gonna get addicted to this super human, like, 24-hour drug, like freaking crack, man. Like, you see how, like, they're posting up, like, basically you're shooting up heroin or something. So I'll be interested to see how they play with that with Billy, especially, like, hearing that he's been sober and doing everything cleanly, and the fact that, like, did you just see the smirk on his face when he, like, freaking was just shooting the laser out of his eyes? Like, I kind of am interested to see what that does to someone like Billy, who's so anti-soups. And we even saw someone like Mother's Milk being like, I ain't about superheroes, and, you know, his kid's superhero birthday party and stuff. So, like, I'm interested to see how, like, everybody's doing things separately, but then the fact that, like, Huey wants to do it by the book, and he can't, so they're gonna have to break the rules, get the boys back together. I dig that. So it'll be fun to see everyone separate, and then see how they all come back together to fight. I'm assuming Crimson Countess is not going to be a good guy, and maybe Soldier Boy could be a little off kilter too. I don't know. I'm pumped. Everything that is in there just looks fantastic. So I'm gonna stop my talking. I'm clearly very excited for the boys. I mean, I love me some Billy Butcher. But now I want to know what you're thinking, man. Where do you fall on the boys? Do you read the books? What things popped out there for you? Don't give too much away for me. I want to be surprised by some things. Maybe a little context of things that we saw, if anything was in there that popped for you. Things that you know if you're a comic book reader. If you're not, how you feeling? What do you think about the boys? Where does this rank in your television viewing? Anytime it comes on, does it jump right to the top of the list, somewhere in your middle? What does a trailer like this do for you? And how pumped are you for comic book movies or comic book television that's not Marvel or DC in the month of June? Because we're going to get a lot of it. Anything you got, good, bad, indifferent, on The Boys Season 3 official trailer down below in the comment section. Look forward to talking to you down there. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new, you want to come hang out with C-Man anytime. We're talking movies, TV, trailer, reactions. You want to be here for those reactions and thoughts on The Boys or even something like Umbrella Academy. You haven't yet, you want to show a little love support, well, all you got to do, jump on over there, man. Come join C-Man Nation by hitting. I hate to even be doing this, but, battery issues. My computer died right as I was ending the last video. So, if you want to show a little love and support for this guy and you haven't, come join C-Man Nation simply by jumping over there, hitting that subscribe button, hit that little bell if you want those alerts. And until next time, for the C-Man's Cinema Sit Down, I've been the C-Man. I'm signing off. Peace. Oh, hey, what's going on? You must be sticking around because you're looking for more content featuring this guy. Well, guess what? You're in the right place. You can check out more videos right here and right here. And if you have and you want to come join that C-Maniac Nation, you can hit that subscribe right over there.